Hello, beautiful people. So I actually am going to be doing a beauty episode 2, and this one is going to be mascara. So I'm actually going to be using this mascara that is by Essence, and it's called Lash Without Limits. And just one that I got from Amazon. Nothing too expensive. I think it's about $6. I got it in the shade brown. And I'm going to be showing you how to do bottom lashes, like how to apply to your bottom lashes. So I'm going to scoot up for a sec. Okay, try to get up in here. And let me try to get, let me see. Try to move my mirror a little closer here so I can kind of see at different angles. Okay, perfect. All right, so if I'm looking down, y'all know what I'm looking at. So here's what I like, because I wanted something that was intentionally for bottom lashes. Typically, I would use like a really full brush revolutionary mascara that's by Revolution, or Maybelline, like with the really big, fat, chunky, because I want as much product to really highlight my lash. So, and just make it look fuller or thicker. But for the bottom lashes, I actually opted for this. And this actually has like, hold on, let me go like this. It has spikes on it. Hopefully you could see. Hold on. Come on. There we go. So that has spikes on it. And it's perfect for your lower lashes. So it won't make it harder, won't make it too difficult. So if you try getting something like this, this will be ideal. So 2 ways that I like to paint my bottom lashes, and I'm going to use that reference of paint. So if I'm looking up, there's one way where I'm literally just going up and down like this, and I'm stroking it down this way. The other way is where I'm doing a shimmy, and the purpose of me doing this is mostly to tightline that bottom, that almost like the very line of between my lower lashes and my waterline. And I like to coat it so it gives this appearance or this illusion of like this really tight line across the lashes, like this tight lash line. So for starting here, just looking up, I'm gonna try to hold my mirror here, looking up. I'm gonna bend over like this, so hopefully you guys can still see. And I'm going to like stroke, and I'm going to push and kind of like squint my eyes a little bit, and it's going to propel the bottom of my lid up. What happens is that when it's flat like this, it's easy to make a mistake. So if you kind of propel it, you want to make sure you know the product is actually going in that area. And I know when I do this way of doing it, it's going there, like it's going where I need it to go, instead of like underneath my eye, creating like, you know, a whole havoc of like mess. So I'm just gonna paint. I literally just go back and forth, just gently, just like combing through the bottom lashes. And with lower lashes, I do take my time. So, and I just kind of continue to coat. So I did that one side there, and then I just move on to the second side where I'm a shimmy. So shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. So that's one coat. That's me I'm doing a tight line technique on this side. This one, I'm just focusing on painting each and every individual lash. One's a little quicker than the other, but again, this one's gonna more tight line, and this one's just going to more of focus on, my primary focus on this is just to paint the bottom lashes. Almost like getting that beautiful separation. I like to use this technique. So again, just going in gently, scrunching my eye, and I'm just painting. Okay, I had to change cameras. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm going to show you both sides one more again. Hopefully you can see everything I'm talking about, and I'm going to show you the difference. Okay, I'm going to come up a little closer here. So for this side that I painted, painting the strokes going downwards like this. Let me open this. For this side where I painted strokes going down like this, up and down, up and down. This side you're going to use for more of a cleaner look, and this is the this is more ideal for like a cleaner look, a very twiggy look. So if you like that nice just enhancing of the bottom lash, this is the eye that I would recommend you try the technique. This is the technique that I would recommend you try by painting your lashes going with strokes going up and down. Okay, so just try that for this technique. So just try that for this look, for that eye. For this other eye, this side, you are trying your if your aim is for smoldering, your aim is for smoky eye looks. So this one where you tightline your lower lash line, and the focus is more on, again, smoky and smoldering looks. You're building up product very, very close and very tight to that lash line. And so that's what that just kind of gives you more of an illusion of fuller lashes at the bottom. So the painting of the single strokes is not as heavy as it is with this side, with this eye here. Okay, so you have this eye stroking and painting up and down, and you have this one where you're doing more of a shimmy across. So you're doing a horizontal technique on the right side. On the left side, you're doing a vertical. On the right side, you're doing a vertical technique of painting. Okay, on the right side, you're doing a horizontal technique. So the horizontal technique is for smoldering, tight line, and smoky eye looks, preferably, right? For the left side of my eye, the technique is vertical. You're painting up and down, and this is more for isolation, separation. Okay, that's the difference from this side to this side. Okay, so I hope that made sense. I hope that you guys can you can see the difference. I'm already kind of blind with my with the light in my eyes, but I promise you it's both looks are great to have. Just depends on the look that you're going for. So let me know what you think. Drop down in the comments which eye do you like better. Do you even notice a difference, or just what's your technique? Let me know. Okay, bye.